Welcome back to the show. Well, after all that Tabata, we need to cool down with the fire chief. Hey, Jack, how are you?
Doing good,
Thanks for being on the show today. Well, we always enjoy when you come on because you've got all this information and you always help us and teach us new things that are going on in the city. So what are you here to talk about today?
Well, one of the new concepts we're implementing with our public education program, because for the last 7 years we had the strategy to do the best program, which is Bristol Essential Safety Training. But the U.S. Fire Administration has been doing some research in the fact that we still have large dollar loss, we still have large loss of life, a lot of fire injuries. So basically they want everybody to utilize the concept, fire is everybody's fight, which makes sense because we kind of take the approach that these events are unavoidable, but fires are preventable, and we can do that through the education process, through partnerships with the organizations, because we know that our young people, our older adults, are more prone to being caught up in these type of events that could be devastating to those age groups. So we want to kind of use that philosophy from here on out, that fire is everyone's fight.
So if we want to learn more about this program, what do we need to do?
Well, we can actually contact your local fire departments. They should be able to get you information in relations to how you can relate that to the workplace, to your homes, because when we really think about the amount of dollar loss we have, we're almost pushing $7 billion a year in fire loss. 81% of our fire deaths are at home, and so we've got to attack that group to get more information out to them. And still, at 49%, cooking is our #1 cause, which is still at 49%. So, you know, we talk about how it increases during certain times of year, but at 49% throughout an entire year, for that to be, you know, we spend a lot of time cooking food, especially with when we get home in the evenings and we've been stressed out all day and the kids want to play and they're doing this, and it kind of get hectic in the house. So we need to think about that when it comes to our kitchen type activities.
I did not know that. I thought they would be like more like old units or something, but it's actually cooking.
Yeah, 49%, and I mean we're still at 3,000 fire deaths a year and over 14,000 injuries a year with fire. So, and all that's in the home setting itself.
So if people want to find out about this program in particular, do they actually call or come in, or is there a class that you can take?
Well, what we've implemented is our safe home analysis. We're offering that as a volunteer program. It's nothing to do with code regulations. We come in and work with you on what kind of environment you've got to make sure that you know the potential areas where fires can occur, and we'll do those educations with you and your kids, help you implement a fire escape plan. So we really branch out to get to the home, because we know that's where we're going to have our most difficulty when it comes to a fire incident.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today and sharing all this with us. Is there something I'm missing or anything else you want to add?
No, we just want everyone to know. I mean, you know, we think about our communities, and because we live such fast-paced lives, you know, we forget about checking on our neighbors. We need to know, you know, the little elderly couple lives next to us, make sure they've got working smoke detectors. A lot of times we do get calls from those age groups that, you know, they can't maneuver as well as we can to get up there and check the batteries, change those out, replace them every 10 years when they're worn out. So we need to start checking on our neighbors, know what's going on around. If we see things that we're concerned about, notify the fire department so that they can check into it, so that we can prevent these incidents. But yeah, just keep in contact with your fire departments. And the other thing that we offer too is our Citizens Fire Academy, which gets you a more in-depth view of what goes on, so you can start thinking fire safety.
All righty, thank you so much. We'll be right back.